Welcome to Shark Week on Bloodbath & Beyond. Today we reviewed Mississippi River Sharks. There's a new mouth in the river.
Directed by Misty Talley, who also did Zombie Shark and Ozark Sharks, and starring Jason London, Cassie Steele, Tahj Vaughans, Dean J. West, and Miles Dolick. This movie's about a fishing derby in Podunk, Mississippi, where Jason London, who is the star of a shark movie franchise, is set to be the guest of honor. Freshwater bull sharks have infested the local river, and the mayor of the city refuses to shut everything down. So it's up to Tara, her dad, and a couple of friends to save the town from vicious shark attacks. So what do we like? First and foremost, I liked the production value of this movie. It's far superior than most shark movies that we watch. It's shot well. Shot types are great. There's depth of field. Not everything is blown out. It's refreshing to watch a shark movie that doesn't strain your eyes. I know it sounds weird to just like give props to something that doesn't hurt you, but seriously, this week has been a nightmare, and this is just, I'm happy to watch this one.
I usually hate when movies like this have a token cliche love story, but I have to admit my guilty pleasure in this one was the love story. You really, really wanted this guy to get the girl.
Really?
I did.
I didn't think that.
Oh, I thought he was so cute.
He was a nice dude. He came off creepy to me at points.
Your study on the enzymatic hydrolysis of cellulose and the production of cellulosic ethanol for the science fair, I mean, that was crazy impressive.
That was my presentation at regionals. I didn't display that at the high school.
Oh.
Although I have my own little series of creepiness that I can't say on camera. I need to host a fishing derby and hope she's down. I don't think she's ever been to a fishing derby.
I also don't think you should host it. That guy was an asshole and got eaten by a shark.
Oh yeah, huge spoilers in this one, by the way, because not a lot of people die, so we have to talk about all the deaths.
Yeah, that's the best part in most of these movies. Except the love story in this movie, because it's adorable.
The sharks weren't the worst in this movie. They're not the greatest either, but at least they do things. They torpedo through chests. They jump on things. Sometimes the fins are practical, sometimes they have real sharks under the water, and sometimes they're just really shitty CG. But the combination of all of them makes it easier to digest, as opposed to movies that are just all CG.
And at least at one point in this movie, they hinted the fact that you usually don't have sharks in rivers, but the little girl that goes to school to study science says
Bull sharks can live in fresh water.
The little girl, the main girl, 30 years old.
Also really cute. Really happy she liked that guy. There was two love stories.
What was the other love story?
The Tinder date that didn't work out.
You like that love story?
At the beginning, when the guy blows her off, more spoilers. At the end, it circles back. She ends up with the dorky friend that is the third wheel through the rest of the movie.
Yes, we have Ashton Lee. She was in Ozark Sharks. She was awesome in that. She was good in this. I wish she was in it for longer because she's super attractive. And she likes shark movies.
Yeah, I know, they're kind of silly.
No, I love them.
Maybe we wouldn't get along because I fucking hate shark movies, I think. Based on the amount that we've reviewed and the overall general rating, I have come to the conclusion that maybe I just don't like them. It's sweaty out here on the beach.
You should probably reapply the sunscreen.
I know, everyone's complaining about John looking all like yellow. I don't think they understand that like he's just out here in the sun, it's beating on him. Give him a break, guys.
You shouldn't still be so pasty.
The thing is, I have a little cabana I go back to after every episode where I can hang out on Discord, check it out, bloodlinenexus.com. So I stay pasty in my cabana with my cabana boys.
Oh, Cabana Boy.
You should get cabana girls.
Oh, that's an option? I've never heard of a cabana girl.
How many girls can I fit in my cabana?
Well,
I've only heard of cabana boys. They teach me how to dance, though. They got the moves. And I can do pretty much every emote from Fortnite now. Orange Justice, my favorite. I like that there was like a lot going on in this movie at least. Like it is kind of a slower movie, but at least there's different things happening. You've got like a guy who really wants to win the derby. And so he's going on a mission. We've got Mitchell, who's the hardware owner, and then Tara's dad going and doing something else, saving people somewhere. We've got our main 3 people in the marina. So we have like a bunch of different storylines to jump between to keep the action kind of going. Although it isn't super high action, and we'll get to that. But I like at least that it wasn't just sitting at the marina. I didn't hate Jason London also. He was super obnoxious, and that was his character.
I don't know what I was thinking. Come here, bring it in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was really insensitive. I'm really sorry about this. Just chapstick.
So why don't we talk about our dislikes? Well, I talked about the pacing of this movie being like decent because there's like a bunch of different sets. It was also still a really drawn out love story with some bad comedy.
Fertilizer so we can make the sharks grow.
Wyatt, our comic relief, he wasn't funny, and so they would set up scenes for these 2 characters to bond, and then you have this idiot Wyatt just like trying to make jokes, and they're so cringy.
Why don't you go and check why while me and Tara finish working on the record?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think I should go there alone, because he's got that gun, and he could shoot me with it, and plus I'm allergic to musk, which if it gets in my...
It's fine. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
From putting guns into a backpack and wearing a Rambo headband, like everything he did just made me hate him. It was almost so cringy that you didn't want to cringe at it.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish. Go.
So he was this awkward, annoying character that wasn't either bringing enough to the table or bringing too much in certain scenes. It was a very strange balance with him.
I think I kind of felt bad for him.
The actor playing this role that he had to do?
No,
Like,
his
I had to
character.
fucking play this idiot.
Yeah, he's
I
not down
wanted
for
to be
that.
the guy in love kissing hot chicks.
He didn't have the same muscles as that guy did.
Jeez, okay. Muscles aren't everything, guys. Well, I've heard they are. This is a 5XL WWE shirt. Don't listen to me.
I think we've gotten off track.
We have.
The poster of the movie shows an actual Mississippi riverboat with the cute little wheelie thing on the back that pushes it. In the part of the movie for the 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, that actually has that boat in the movie, these tiny little sharks come flitting up the wheel onto the boat and kind of bite people if they get close enough while they're wiggling around on the deck to bite people. How's that a massacre?
Yeah, it's not a mega shark biting the back of it.
No. There's actual fishing boats that go out to catch bigger fish on a smaller boat and nobody dies.
Everyone's just standing there and the shark just flopping around. I think we need to resort to like the #1 thing that everybody should do in these movies. Stop getting in boats. There's a point in this movie, idiots, these stupid idiots are like, hey, I've got a plan. We can go get something from my general store or my hardware store that's across the river.
My dad's shop is across the river. Let's take the boat. It's faster.
We'll just get in this boat. We just saw 8 sharks 2 seconds ago.
There's so many.
They get in the boat, somebody dies, then they get out of the boat and take the car.
Let's take my car.
Sometimes you just want like some realistic decisions, and there isn't one except for making pipe bombs to blow up fish and then letting somebody who has never thrown a bomb in their life throw the bomb.
That was the second bomb he screwed up.
He sucks. He threw 2 bombs and he fucked them both up. I would probably do the same fucking thing. Like, it's like, no guys, I'm the shark expert. I've reviewed and watched hundreds of shark movies. I think I know what to do. Get me the fertilizer, get me the pipes.
He thought the fertilizer was gonna grow the sharks. What benefit is that if you're there to kill them?
Maybe that's how Mega Shark became a thing. He's
Fertilizer?
Wyatt is the guy.
This is your fault, Wyatt.
If I had a pipe bomb, I would shove it straight up your ass. Now it's time for our final thoughts and ratings.
Overall, I liked this movie as a love story more than a shark movie. It was definitely a lot more about the characters and who was gonna end up hooking up with who at the end. Because at the end, even Wyatt, who ends up with an eye patch, by the way, ends up potentially with a girl. The downfall is that I think Dad should have ended up with the reporter. And I don't know if that ever happened. I give this movie 3 giant pipe bombs out of 5.
This movie was decent. We've seen 2 movies from Misty Talley. One I hated, one I loved. This sits around the middle of those 2. Because I think it was too, like, family oriented and relationship driven. I didn't care about the love story. It's the same old plot. Sharks are around, there's a festival happening that's gonna bring in money to the community, or money is invested, and you can't shut it down. There's too much money involved. I did like some of our characters, but I also did not like our main comic relief. And that's a problem when he has something to say about every single thing in this movie. But in general, I think this is just kind of like a run-of-the-mill shark movie. There's nothing too great, there's nothing too bad, but I would say it's on a slower side. So I'm gonna give this 2 badass dudes wearing a shark hat who decides to take it off and just walk away out of 5. As always, thank you for watching. Like this video and comment below with your thoughts on the film if you've seen it. If you haven't and you do want to check it out, there are links in the description where you can find it. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay updated with everything Bloodbath and beyond.